The last 67 stories are all built around the magic of empowering kids to create stories which they can read. And I want to talk a little bit about that process. So generally what happens is we'll introduce some new phonemes that kids are going to learn and master as part of the reading story. And what we do is we have an introductory learning video about what those phonemes are. We have a little interactive session where kids can understand or grasp what that phoneme is. And then we allow the kids to go to the activity board and pick which of 6 interactive modules they want to play in to master those phonemes. Now, we feel it's really important for kids to be able to pick where they want to play. So wherever they are in the content level, when they go to the activity board, they can decide that they want to play in the ant gym. And there they're playing one-on-one. It's just the ant with their coach and their favorite dog supporting them. And they play on the climbing wall and on the treadmill. They can go to the ant stadium. This is where they play on a team with their ant friends. So they play a game called Hoops, or they play a game called End Zone, where the little ant and the friends work together to learn about that particular phoneme. And if they otherwise, they can go to a third place, which is the dog park, where they ride on their dog in a dog race, or they play fetch with their dog as they throw a disc into a basket where we can determine whether they've mastered the phonemes. So when we've determined that they've learned just enough phonemes to build the words in that story, they come back to the trophy tower and the coach says, with these sounds that you've learned and all the other sounds you've already learned, we're going to be able to build these words. And at that point, there's a short learning video about how they can build those words. There's an interactive video where kids can begin to play with the concept of building with those new phonemes or the new phonics rule. And then the kids go back to the activity board. Again, they can pick where they want to play. In any one of these places, these kids can pick whether they want to play in a practice mode where they can't do anything wrong, they're just playing around with those phonemes and words, or they can go to easy, medium, hard. Because one of the things we know about kids is there's different levels of risk aversion, and we allow the kids to pick how difficult, the difficulty of the level they want to play within any one of these games. As soon as the child has built the last of those words, then we play rhyming games with the kids, and the kids go to the recording studio where they produce a song that their dog sings about the rhyming words, and then we do a little bit of word matching to make sure that kids can read the whole words together. And once they've done that, then the Storybot or the dog talk computer appear, and kids are asked to take all the words that they've mastered and put them into a story, which then we print out so kids can read at home, and we also turn into a musical DVD.